Anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks, the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee compared Trump supporters on January 6th to the 9/11 hijackers. Listen.
And our country came together. And in many ways, we defeated the terrorists because of the resilience of the American public, because of our intelligence community. And we are safer, better prepared. The stunning thing to me is here we are 20 years later, and the attack on the symbol of our democracy was not coming from terrorists, but it came from literally insurgents attacking the Capitol on January 6th.
Just so unbelievable, but it's clear they are at war with half of America right now. And their rationale for targeting MAGA folks is that we are all such a threat to the Republic. Someone who knows more about the 9/11 attacks and the lead up to them is our own David Zere. David, great to see you. David, the new target of the U.S. government is folks like you and me and anybody who still supports Donald Trump and truth and America first. And it's so sad that we've gotten here just 21 years after the attacks that changed America and changed the New York skyline. And I can't help but think, David, of how united we were on that day, on that week, and those following weeks and months, and how divided the left has made us in just 20-some short years. Your thoughts?
You know, shame on this scoundrel. Shame on him. I sat at the base of the pile watching the superstructure stick out of the ground with 3,000 people dead and buried, 2,600 on the ground, plus the people on the planes, you know, and the firefighters walking out of that pile with a 1,000-yard stare, and the ambulances lined up down the West Side Highway in front of the Marine Terminal, hundreds of them, knowing that there were no survivors. This guy needs to be removed from office. This is terrible what they're doing, and their lie is not going to last. Because we're the truth tellers. We're the truth tellers. And they're making this fake narrative while people were burned in their chairs in the Pentagon and melted to their desks. Shame on this guy. 6,000 people have died so far just in New York, if you include the 1,500 cancer deaths and the 1,400 or 1,500 respiratory ailment deaths. 6,000 people. 400,000 responders came through here to help. You know, 400,000, 63,000 of them are designated with medical conditions right now. The average age of the first responders is 59 years old now, right? And they're getting mesothelioma 20 years down the road, and now it's showing it up. You know, it's showing up according to Mount Sinai Hospital. Shame on this guy. And I have Trinity Church behind me with the sister chapel of St. Paul's Cathedral that was buried in debris after 9/11, and not one window was scratched. This church is 325 years old. They cleaned off the church. It didn't have a scratch on it. And 3,000 first responders and National Guard troops came here for respite and food and comfort in the weeks following 9/11. Shame on this guy. Shame on him.